What habits are preventing your progress? I was taking a look at some of the things that I indulge in on a daily basis, and I came to realize that I consume way more social media than I produce. And as a content creator, that's a problem. So today I want to talk about some goal setting strategies that you can use in 2026. So let's get into it. And these strategies are realistic. I want to show you how small habits create big momentum. And this approach works better because you're not trying to overhaul your whole life all at once. So let's talk about what momentum actually is. Momentum isn't about speed. Momentum is about continuity. Momentum builds when actions feel manageable, progress feels repeatable, and habits fit into real life, not an ideal version of it. Small habits work because they reduce resistance. They build trust within yourself and they create consistency that you can maintain. And consistency, not intensity, is what compounds. So, why do our big goals often fail? Well, we were taught that progress had to look a certain way, right? We had to have big plans and big goals and all of this energy. But the fact of the matter is that you can't maintain constant motivation, right? Because motivation is unrealistic at times. It's not always something that is, it's not always something that's reliable because, for instance, right, in the United States, certain parts of the United States, we had a really bad icy snowstorm and we were not able to drive. We had to stay indoors because it was so cold and the roads were icy and dangerous. And so, although you might have been motivated to want to do something, maybe your electricity went out. And so you couldn't do it. You couldn't go anywhere. So, you can have all the motivation in the world. You can have all this big energy, but sometimes it's not going to happen. When habits feel too big, we start to procrastinate, we skip days, and then we feel like a failure or we're failing, and eventually we stop, right? And to be honest, it's not that we don't have the discipline, right? It's not a discipline issue. It's a design issue. You know, your design, the way you design your life, right? You may want to be someone that get up at 5 o'clock and go work out, and but you want to go to the gym. So that means you have to wake up at a certain time, or maybe the gym doesn't fit into your schedule. Maybe you can do something else besides going to the gym so that you can get to work on time, right? Maybe you just need to do some, sit ups or push ups or jogging in place at your house, you know what I'm saying? Or go jog around the block. Like I know a lot of people in my community, they either walk or they jog around the block before they go into work or before they start work. So, it depends on your lifestyle. So, your lifestyle, the design of your lifestyle is what is going to help you achieve your goals. Set your goals according to your lifestyle, Okay, not according to what someone tells you on the internet. Oh, get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym, and you know that you're not that type of person. Like you're barely getting up at 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So, be realistic about when you're setting your goals, right? And you know the whole thing about SMART goals. Ooh, it started getting cold in here. I had to cover up. But now we want to talk about the power of small habits. A small habit doesn't rely on motivation. It doesn't require perfect timing, and it doesn't overwhelm your schedule. It's something that you can do on busy days, on low energy days, and even when your life feels unpredictable. Small habits succeed because they remove the decision fatigue, right? People have all kind of fatigues going on today. But small habits succeed because they remove the decision fatigue that keeps people stuck. You don't have to convince yourself. You just show up. And even for me, I don't do a lot of videos, but I try to keep showing up because eventually I'm going to get the hang of this YouTube thing. But right now, I just come on. I may do a 6-minute video. I may get 2 views, but I'm okay with that because guess what? I'm still showing up. And it's fun at times just, to see yourself. And then at other times, it's like, who is this person? What am I saying? Why did I say that? But it's all good. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So that way I can continue to show up. You know what I'm saying? If not for myself, then for you. Maybe you'll find one thing that I said that'll not only motivate you, but help you to be consistent and break some of those habits that's holding you back from your progress.